All right, welcome back. Susan's talking already. What do you know? All right, some of the stars are here from probably one of your favorite soap operas and or daytime dramas. Is that the more politically correct?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And of course, you get to see Days of Our Lives right here on 2 after 2 News at noon. And we are so glad we've got Freddie Smith, up and coming Freddie Smith on the daytime drama. Bill and Susan Hayes, of course. Oh my gosh, the real married couple and
Doug
the couple.
and Julie,
I love this. Doug and Julie on the. Now, how often, I got to ask you, when people see you out, do they call you Doug and Julie?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Yes.
Some people actually know our names, and everybody knows Doug and Julie that has watched Days of Our Lives for any length of time.
And we're talking, what, 40-some years?
$40 for me.
40 for
The
you.
show started in 1965.
Right.
Susan started in 1970. I started in
1968
and 1970.
Married in 1974.
Doug and Julie married in 1976. They got divorced and remarried in 1981.
And we're still there.
Yeah.
You're still there,
Remarkable.
and you're still
And we're
together.
still
And
here.
if this was a segment
happily.
about marriage counseling,
Yeah.
boy, would I have some questions for you.
Go ahead, ask
But we
us.
wanted to, well, no, we don't have time, unfortunately, but I do want to talk about the show and the success of the show,
Yes.
because
Right.
let's face it, other networks have canceled some
Yes.
of their
That's right.
soaps. You guys live on.
Our ratings are going up.
They're going up.
We have rebooted the show. We've added new cast and brought back great favorites. Cast
Yes.
from the past that you love.
Deidre Hall.
Deidre Hall.
Oh
There
my
is more
gosh.
romance on the show. There is more joy. It's a very joyful place to work at the moment. It truly is. We have new producers, new sets, new writers. We've done everything we can to continue the romance with our public.
We're in a good place right now.
Yes.
And if you all want to be in a good place with us, come join us.
Please join
Oh, absolutely. And part of the good place has to do with some of the more youthful, the
Both.
up and coming.
Yes,
Because Days
yes.
of Our Lives, you know, we've really kind of watched some of these kids grow up, if
Oh,
you will.
yes.
And we've got a new kid on the block. I'm not sure he's a kid, but Sonny
Yeah, he is.
Kyriakis. Well,
He's a
come
kid.
on. Yeah, Sonny Kyriakis, you know that name, right? And Freddie Smith in real life. But your character is really part of this new movement. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're definitely bringing back the family values and the romance, like they said, and they're also bringing in the new crowd with younger storylines. You know, we're all in college, and then with my storyline too, being the first openly gay character on the show, you're going to see. You know, we're trying to get as many fans as we can, so everyone can have something to relate to, and I think 55% of shows now are having gay storylines. So. It's really getting into people's homes. I'm glad to be a part of it.
What has
doing
been the
it
response
carefully and
thus
well.
far?
Very
Carefully and
carefully, and yes, absolutely.
Appropriately, right.
There was an attempt at a gay storyline 2 or 3 decades ago,
With
and
me.
it involved Susan, and they weren't ready for it.
The world wasn't ready.
The world wasn't
She
ready.
had
world
to
wasn't
react
ready.
in a very
A negative way. We
Negative
closed it
way.
down in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
There.
And-
Oh, well, no, that's not it. We can't do that.
can't do that. Can't talk about gay. No. And
So I'm so
now
pleased.
it's open and
The world has
it's,
changed.
It's a part of our
really has
lives,
changed,
right?
yeah.
And you
It's good
have
to
to
do that.
and you've got to be current. Let's
Absolutely.
face it, in any kind of writing or what storyline, you have to be current. You're a former, however, CW star. You've made the transition into daytime now.
Yes,
How different
yes.
is that for you?
It's just the timing. We take about 7 days to shoot an episode in prime time, about 12 hours a day, and we shoot 8 episodes in 5 days on Days of Our Lives. So I'd say that's the biggest difference, is the timing of it.
I want to give these folks credit. They were with us this morning on 2 News Today.
Yes.
They got up very, very early.
4:45.
But when you have that kind of schedule anyway, I got to believe you guys are up that early
used
almost,
to
right?
it.
But
Yeah.
usually we don't fly across country to.
But Dayton's worth it, right, Susan?
Absolutely.
You know it.
Absolutely.
And
We don't get
this
to see-
bucket, I tell you.
We don't get to see the rain very often in LA, so
Not often enough. Today
Yes.
we're going to get to see the public in the rain because at
Yes.
1 o'clock we're going to be at Bravo, the restaurant Bravo, to meet you all that feel like coming out.
Oh, come.
Well, we will have our book for sale.
Yes, Days of Our Lives. It's a
the
beautiful
Days of Our
photo
Lives
journal.
book,
Yes.
and our book, Like Sands Through the Hourglass.
Oh, that's
and
wonderful.
might serenade anybody who wants to hear a song or
Of
two.
course.
Of course.
Well, and since 2 News Today, we've had some calls on where do you get this, right? Well, you can actually get a signed copy, but there are only, I understand, what, about 44 copies?
That's right. So we want to create a demand by not bringing enough copies to Ohio.
This is at Barnes & Noble. Okay, Barnes & Noble, 50 copies. Let me up that just a few. 50 copies, and this is in Beaver Creek, okay? And they are now on sale. and they are autographed.
But we also want to meet people in person today at
Thank
1
you,
o'clock.
Susan.
So we
Bravo.
Bravo.
would really like to do that.
And why Bravo? Well, a VIP luncheon for those who entered a contest on
The two winners?
WDTN.com. So I encourage you to check out
we'll
our
stand
contest.
out in the parking lot and sign our book out of the trunk
And
of
you
the
can't
car.
miss these two. I mean, they're
in
wonderful. They
orange.
should be on the
They're
top of the
orange.
cake, shouldn't they? I
The
love
Kiss
it.
of California.
I love
oranges.
it. And congratulations. 37
you.
years of marriage.
37.
Want to go out with a song?
Please do.
What do you got?
Somebody knows.
Our meteorologist is standing by, and she loves to sing, so give us a little song into her.
Okay, do
How
you
about-
know this one? It's from 1911.
That's it. Bum, 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 bum.
Somebody knows just how to tease me, how to please me. Somebody knows just how to woo me, belly to me. Somebody's eyes just seem to hypnotize. Such a feeling goes a-stealing, sets my heart a-reeling. Somebody knows the time is soon, dear, wedding tune, dear. Church bells will sweetly ring in the spring, jingling, tingling. Oh, somebody, someone knows it. Somebody, someone shows it. I love somebody, and somebody knows. And out.
I'm in.